From KQNY Studios, it's time for Plumas Fun, the essential events guide for Quincy, Greenville, Chester, Portola, and beyond,
including Tollgate. It's another unforgettable edition of Plumas Fun right here on KQNY. I'm Emmanuel Lemna, your events authoritarian. I'm your events authority by official decree. Here are a few upcoming things you should be aware of. Friday, February 7th at the Rich Bar Tap in Quincy, Denise Luddington is performing. An evening of acoustic Americana begins at 6 p.m. in the outdoor tent. It's Full Moon Ski February on Saturday the 8th up at the historic Johnsville Ski Bowl. Experience the perfect blend of winter adventure, live music, and captivating art at the Johnsville Ski Bowl nestled in Eureka State Park. This month's party is a celebration of the feminine featuring DJ Lucky, Pinky Up, Lithium Gin, Algo Latino, Hoot Nanny, and poet Amanda Palmer. Words and Music is coming up in Quincy, Thursday, February 13th at Patty's Thunder. The featured artist this month is Kaline LeCoq. Stick around for the exclusive interview with Miss Kaline at the end of this incredible show. Also on Thursday the 13th, it's the opening night for the West End Theater's newest production, You Can't Take It With You. The play is a madcap, idealistic comedy that reinforces the idea that you can only live life to the fullest by doing whatever makes you happy. It opens the 13th and runs for 2 weekends. There are some heavy-hitting actors in this one. It promises to be a fun, family-friendly fling. Brrr! It's the Chili Cook-Off in Chester on Saturday, February 15th from 12 to 3 p.m. The Chili Cook-Off is at the Chester Park and is a must with over 15 chilies to sample. 3 awards are to be given, including People's Choice, Judge's Choice, and Showmanship. Showmanship with chili. That I've got to see. Enjoy adult beverages, s'mores to roast over fire pits, live music, and ice skating. Monies are to benefit the Chester Park Ice Skating Rink. Speaking of ice skating in Chester, that's right, there's ice skating in Chester. It's happening until February 23rd. Information can be found at lakealmanorarea.com/ice rink. Sunday, February 16th is the historic longboard race held at the Johnsville Ski Bowl. Registration to compete begins at 10 a.m. and races start promptly at noon. No spittin', no cheatin', and for the love of all that's holy, no polyester. This is wool and leather, folks. In sports, are you looking for adult open gym volleyball? You can find it Saturdays at 4 p.m. in Serpilio Hall at the Plumas Sierra County Fairgrounds. FRC basketball hosts Lassen Saturday, February 8th at 1 p.m. Quincy hosts Portola basketball in the rivalry matchup we have all been waiting for on Tuesday, February 4th. Portola basketball hosts Biggs February 6th and Williams February 12th. And Chester basketball hosts Los Molinos February 10th. Greenville's Plumas Charter Warriors basketball play in Loyalton February 7th and in Westwood on Valentine's Day. Speaking of love, are you looking for the perfect date idea for your sweetums this Valentine? Let me be so bold as to suggest the following. Start the evening with some Chester ice skating. There's nothing more romantic than falling into each other's arms while gliding around, hopelessly in love. Then bop on over to Westwood and cheer those kids on as they play their hearts out on the basketball court. What could be better? Don't worry, I'm full of good ideas. Also speaking of love, Nosferatu is playing at the Town Hall Theater in Quincy, Friday, February 7th through Monday, February 10th. And now, an interview with Kaline LeCoq, the featured artist for February's Words and Music. All right, well, I'm sitting here with Kaline, and how about you introduce yourself and tell us what's going on?
I will. Hi, thanks for having me, Emmanuel. My name's Kaline LeCoq. I've been a Quincy local for many years now and a lover of music and I will be doing the words and music on February 13th, day before Valentine's Day, for all you lovebirds out there. Feeling pretty fortunate to be able to get back on the scene.
That's awesome. Yeah. So you say get back. When was the last time that you performed?
I haven't performed live since pre-COVID. After many different people asking me if I was going to just keep my talents all to myself, I felt a twinge of responsibility to get back out there. And I appreciate the ease of words and music and the flexibility of that. And it'll be a good jumping off point.
Yeah. I mean, what better place to jump back into it? What's a show that sticks out in your mind, like a favorite show in the past that you played at?
Gosh, I had a really wonderful show. Suzanne got to sing a couple songs with me. You guys all know her from Night Brain, but also a fellow vocalist who I have much, much respect for. And we got to play up top at Quintopia.
Oh, yeah.
And that was my first time playing in the little alcove area up there. And I remember just having so much fun up there, and getting to harmonize with her was quite a special time. I'm looking forward to dusting off the boots, and I'm excited that it's going to be around Valentine's Day, because it gave me a little bit of an inspiration to do a theme.
Yeah, sweet.
Love theme. Shocker.
Shocker. What a surprise.
Incredibly original material. No, but I am actually going to be playing some of my favorite love songs. So that is something that I find quite easy to find purpose in.
Yeah. And
singing songs that mean a lot to me. So there'll be some oldies and some newies. I'll be playing covers for this. Playing original music has always been something that's pretty raw to me.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that I don't have those in the back of my pocket, just not quite ready to share with the world quite yet. I love bringing covers to life in my own way. And I think that's something that I've always really loved to do, and to make them my own and make them original.
Nice. Yeah. So do you see this performance as a potential launching point for some future performances?
Absolutely, yes. Collaborations with yours truly and some other friends and fellow musicians have been absolutely on my mind.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that you have to carve time out for.
Yeah.
I've felt times in my life where creativity didn't necessarily pay the bills, and so it took a backseat, unfortunately. However, I still love creating art, making art, particularly music, along with other things. I think when you say that you don't have time for things, it's just because you're not prioritizing that thing particularly.
Right.
We all have the same amount of hours in a day.
Right.
And I think I'm trying to tell myself that this just needs to be a priority again.
Right. And I mean, for me, once I start making a priority, then it becomes a priority, and the little stream turns into a creek, into a river, and then you're back into that inspiration, and there's nothing better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I might just start crashing on band night,
Do
practice
it.
nights.
Do it. You know where we are.
I do.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Kaline. Look forward to it. Yeah, Words and Music, Thursday, February 13th.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to it, and I can't wait to see all of you guys out at Morning Thunder.
Right on.
And thank you, Plumas Arts, and thank you, Emmanuel, for interviewing me.
Anytime. That's it for this edition of Plumas Fun. Music heard today was by Ginger Root, Yusuf Days, Bernard Herrmann, and LaFresh. Long live real music.
If you have an event, please email all information with at least 2 weeks' notice to kqnyplumasfun@gmail.com, or send it to us to the contact page at kqny919.org. Event announcements are included at the discretion of KQNY's staff and management.